Hi there, welcome to Hourglass Workshops and Conversations with Nancy and Cheryl. I'm Nancy.
And I'm Cheryl. And today we are talking about curing the disease to please. Isn't it about time?
It is about time.
And share your recent experience with this and how you dealt with it.
I was at a friend's house and staying there, and she has a lot of lovely things, and I accidentally broke a plate. And I was by myself, and I started to go and throw it in the garbage and hide something over it. And I thought, what the heck am I doing? And why am I doing that? It was like I was 5 again, and I didn't want somebody to find out that I broke something. And it's like, I really had to stop and think, what was this about? Was this about that it was so important to me not to be disapproved of or criticized, or a deep desire that I need to only please people at all times?
You know, maybe she wouldn't like you anymore?
Yeah. I mean, it was so stupid, but it was so real. And it really took me up short, and it made me really stop and think about that. And I know that I am not alone in that. I know that this is something that happens with lots of women.
Well, and I think that oftentimes we do things unconsciously to do things to please other people.
Oh, why do you think people keep saying yes, yes, yes when they mean no?
Yeah.
I can't. I'm too tired.
Right. I'm exhausted. I hear that a lot, and generally it's because they've done too much.
Right.
And I was really guilty of that many years ago, but not that I'm totally overcoming. Let's just say I'm a recovering pleaser. Yeah.
But okay, now I'm recovering until it comes to things like my kids. And don't you turn yourself inside out when they come to visit to make sure everything's just the way that they would be pleased with?
Well, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
So, we're not over it yet.
No, like I said, we're in recovery.
Yeah.
And I think that there's a point where, pleasing people, I mean, it's not a bad thing, certainly. No. But it's a bad thing when it exhausts you, and when it
or it makes you act really stupid.
Yeah. And I think when you ask yourself, when you're hauling a broken plate out to the
to hide it.
To hide it, yeah. So I think, is it that you didn't want their disapproval, or I think disapproval and criticism is a huge issue.
Yeah.
I don't want to be criticized.
Yeah.
Therefore, oftentimes we won't speak up when we need to.
That is part of it, because in my family, historically, I'm the one who always breaks something. And it's become kind of a family joke. And I guess it's like, I just don't want to hear this one more time, even though it's true.
With my kids, I raised 2 boys, and occasionally they break something. I think I broke far more dishes and glassware than they ever did. But when they'd break something, they'd be very sheepish about it, and I don't know about stuff they hid, but
they're boys. They probably did.
Right. And I would ask them, well, did you do it on purpose? And they'd say, no, of course not. And they'd look at me, and I said, well, then let's clean it up and move on. And I think it's easier to do that with other people. I mean, your friend, if she had broken something of yours, how would you have felt?
I wouldn't have thought anything of it.
Yeah, and so why are we so hard on ourselves?
I don't know.
And we fear that disapproval, and we want to be pleased. So I think to be mindful of what pleases us when we do something, own it, make amends, and move on.
Right.
And if they are severely displeased about something, or they hold a grudge,
question your friendship.
Exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, and and certainly if it wasn't your intention.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so work on your disease to please if you have it. If you've got any suggestions on what has worked for you, be sure and make notes in the comment section below. Check us out on our website, hourglassworkshops.com, and until next time, bye now.
Bye.